Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Kit Kat, and today we have something a little different than our previous speed builds. This build is actually for the gameplay that I'm doing on Twitch, the Not So Berry Challenge that I've been working through. I started streaming on Twitch with this challenge in May of 2021, so it's been a while, almost 2 years. I'm finally on the pink generation, which is generation 7, and if you don't know or you're not familiar, I'll link the rules down below. But the basic premise of the Not So Berry Challenge is that it's a legacy challenge where you have Sims who each generation is named after a different color. So Pink Gen's parent was Orange Gen, and we are basically done with them. Her skills are all done, and she Orange Gen was in the criminal career, or is in the criminal career, whereas Pink Gen is going to start off in the business career. Her skills are writing, and she has to get her wellness skill up to level 10, and have a well-maintained garden. But her career is going to be business for a while. And then, as an adult, she will get to change into be a writer full time. So this is a townhouse. Right now on my Let's Play, the on stream, we are the generation is a teen. She has a twin sister. The heir's name is Hyacinth for Pink Gen, and then her twin sister Rosie is just I guess an extra sim. It's kind of mean to say that, and I don't mean to be mean. I really like Rosie, but she doesn't have any specific things that she needs to complete. She can basically be whatever she wants to be or whatever I want her to be. But so because they're twins, and because I really like Rosie as well as Hyacinth, who's the heir, I decided to make a townhouse for them. And I did get this idea from Kelsey Dangerous on Twitch and YouTube, because this is what she did with her Not So Berry Pink Gen, so that she could kind of decide and oversee what the twin was up to. So I thought this was a fun idea. The townhouses might be similar, so I'm gonna definitely give credit to Kelsey for that idea, because I don't know if I would have thought of it. But I do have a problem sometimes with the other siblings that aren't the heir, just because they will often, not have any kids, not get married, or have any partners. And so I really would like to have some cousins more often. And have other people in our family, especially with the growing together pack coming out soon. So this video is also a little bit different. Not only is it a specific build for a real Sims family that I'm playing with, it is also a 2-part build. So this first part is about 20 minutes of me building just one side of the house, and then next week I hope to post a video that is the other half of the house. So today, along with just doing the outside and sort of the layout, the two houses, because it's a townhouse, they mirror each other and they have similar layouts. But so this week, this video covers Hyacinth's house, so the pink side, the more pink side, I guess. So since she's a writer and a gardener, she will eventually have a garden on her side of the house. And then for her sister Rosie, in her gameplay as a teen, she's, sorry if you hear my cat talking in the background. He's screaming at his brother. But Rosie as a teen, she has been very trendy. She got the iconic teen trait because I was focusing on her a little bit more than Hyacinth, honestly. So Hyacinth's a little bit slower so far on my Let's Play in terms of getting her writing skill up. But so Rosie is very fashionable and I feel like very cool. And so I want her to be in the photography career. And I actually didn't build like any space for that on this lot. I'll need to adjust and like do a photography studio maybe in the back, just as like a little outbuilding. But in the video, that's not here yet. So right now I'm just trying to do the outside, so it's kind of like similar. I really liked the way this build, like all the stone could be like very pink, and then on Rosie's side it's a bit more black, on the outside at least, just to kind of differentiate between the sides. The inside for Rosie is going to be like very modern, more modern and pink and black and like just more vibrant colors, whereas Hyacinth's side as our pink heir, it's very pastel-y, pastel pinks and mostly just pink, honestly, and kind of more rustic a little bit. I use a lot of the country kitchen and those types of packs. Here I'm just trying to kind of make sure the layout is similar. I will adjust both sides a little bit to make them slightly bigger, because when I get in here I realized the living room space is super small. So there's a little bit of an adjustment that happens to just make the whole, each side of the house a little bit bigger. My goodness, my cat. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm building this in, he is so noisy. Oh my goodness. I'm building this though in Henford-upon-Bagley. There's like a lot right in town that is this one, it's Cobblebottom Street is what it says. That's the lot, but I thought because of like kind of cottagey vibes that Hyacinth gives me, and she's really close with her sister. Like honestly, that's her main friendship. She has a couple of other friends, but not a ton. And honestly, I can relate to Hyacinth a lot. But so that's why I decided to build in Henford-upon-Bagley instead of like a different world. Plus, I haven't lived here yet for this gameplay, so I wanted to give it a try. And we might stay here for, when eventually I don't want to be managing so many Sims. But for now, I'm gonna keep Rosie and Hyacinth together, probably until Rosie starts to have kids as well. And she does have a boyfriend. I went to the trouble of making quite a few Sims for my Sims. So Rosie has a boyfriend right now, Hyacinth doesn't. And actually they're getting pretty close to aging up into young adults. So that will be really exciting. Maybe by the time this video comes out, they'll have graduated high school. I think I end up changing the floor on Rosie's side to be like a darker wood, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now. And we won't see that until the next video posts. So Hyacinth's side, I do just kind of like try to mirror the sides for a little bit, but honestly in the end, Rosie's side looks a lot different. And I really like that aspect of them. Rosie's traits, I know she's loyal and I think she's self-assured. And like I said, she finished I think it was the iconic aspiration, so it gave her that trait, and now she's working on I think, friend of the world, and she's already almost done with it. So clearly I've been paying too much attention to Rosie and not enough attention to Hyacinth. So the cat is still screaming. I do apologize. Maybe when I go back and edit the closed captions and stuff, I will add a picture every time the cat screams, just that pops up of him. Might do that. But yeah, just kind of like trying to figure out the color scheme. I wanted it to be very boho or cottagey and just kind of like more relaxed. Not that being a writer is very relaxing sometimes, because it is stressful to try to pull stories out of your head, but I just wanted the vibes to be kind of like an oasis, whereas Rosie's side is going to be a lot more slick and vibrant. But I'm really happy with how Hyacinth's side turned out, and Rosie's, not in this section, but I think later on, because I was working on this when the bathroom clutter kit came out. I do go back in and add some more clutter items in the bathroom for Hyacinth, just because I had extra stuff that I could add. It did take me probably an embarrassingly long time to do this build, which is why it's in 2 parts, because otherwise it's kind of super long. It would have been like 40 minutes, which I have done before. I just don't know how enjoyable people find them. I watch plenty of speed builds that are like 40 minutes long, but I decided to break it up, just also because the 2 twins are very different people, and so it kind of contrasts that. And I don't do anything to the exterior other than what I've already done until I work on Rosie's side. It took me a little bit to figure out the layout of the kitchen, just because of that diagonal wall that I put there for a bit of visual interest. But in the end, I'm really happy with the kitchen. They both have like different kind of angles, and this one, like I said, is more cottagey kitchen, lots of pinks and light pinks as well, very, very pastel. And each side has like a downstairs, what we call a half bath in the US, and upstairs they have a full bath with a bathtub or a shower, whatever I decided to do. And I wanted to add like lots and lots of plants into Hyacinth's side of the build, because one aspect of her life, I guess is what I want to say. One aspect of her is that she has to have a well-maintained garden. So yeah, that's why I wanted like lots of plants. So far, she hasn't done a lot of her own gardening. She did plant like at our parents' house. She has planted some things, but honestly, her parents, her mom, and then her non-binary parent, who I'm just not sure exactly what to call them. Charlie is their name. They use they, them pronouns, but they have been the ones, like both of her parents have been the ones who have kind of like done some of the tending to the garden while she's been at school, just because we finished the Orange Generation's like tasks that she needed to do. And so I've just been going to school with the teens every day, because there's really not much else for me to do at home with the parents, and they can kind of take care of their own needs when I'm not there. But they've kind of been the ones taking care of the garden so far. And Hyacinth does have like a little love interest. His name is Tristan. I think Lee is his last name. But they're one of Hyacinth's traits is that she's unflirty. So right now as a teen, she's creative and unflirty, and then I believe her final trait will be neat. And she needs to finish the best-selling author aspiration. But So she's unflirty and Tristan is romantic. So they're kind of super cute because he like is just really romantic and she's just not, and so it's a little bit awkward whenever she tries to like flirt or something, but he kind of helps her, and I think it's really sweet. Not that I'm not the one controlling them, but I also I really like making Sims for my heirs to marry or to be my heirs' love interests, just because the randomization of like townie Sims in the game is so bad, and they can't dress themselves. It's really embarrassing. I have gone through and like put townie Sims in those like pre-set outfits just because they cannot dress themselves. It's so embarrassing. Why are they like that? Here we are obviously moving to the upstairs. So the color scheme in here is again very pink, but I do use like a green wallpaper on some of the walls just as a kind of, I don't know, it like ties in with the pink really prettily. So that's the reason, I guess. It took me a while to redo the windows up here, and I wanted them, you know, to be mirrored on the other side as well, because, you know, it's a townhouse. They're built to be similar. But initially I just like laid it out so that it wasn't very good. So up here we have like Hyacinth's obviously place to sleep, and then on the right side it'll end up being her desk area with her lab computer and you know, all the other essentials. I think she might have a little meditation stool up here as well, since wellness is one of her other things that she has to get up to level 10. Put a dresser up by the front door, by the bedroom door. And I did size down those pink curtains because they kind of work with the vibes. It took me a little bit because I had to like move things around, but and I also have like a little vanity for her. I just thought it fit and kind of looked super cute, so I went with that. It took me a while to figure out these curtains, honestly. Again, I think I've said it before, I would love more curtains in the game. Just to have some more options. So yeah, over here is where the vanity is. I think they can like get ready here. There's not really a real purpose for that to be in the room, just that I liked it and I feel like it kind of fit. I did think about moving the bed around, but then because of the angled walls, you can't put like nightstand in very easily. And then there's too many places to sit at like something that looked like a desk, which I guess, I don't know if you could use that vanity as a desk. I've never tried. I really like the rug that I ended up going with in here. As you can see, I kind of cut some of the rug searching out. That rug is from high school years and it's so cute. Again, it kind of ties in with the green on the walls and the pink, obviously, which is everywhere. And unlike some people who play Not So Berry, I don't have my Sims like hair color be their like generation's color. I know some people do that. I don't because I don't really like it. I don't really want to have Sims who have like pink hair. I do like it for other people, but I just don't like doing that for my Sims. I thought about putting that meditation cushion downstairs, but I do end up just putting it upstairs in the corner. And I think outside, I don't think I actually put a yoga mat, but I probably will, because it'd be nice to do some like yoga in the garden in springtime, you know? If you have a nice little garden. And this half of the build is actually really close to being done. The only thing left to do besides a little bit of cluttering is the bathroom. And then, like I said, in the next video, I do clutter up a bit more with the new bathroom kit and things like that. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. and are looking forward to the next one. Next week we'll post part 2, which will be Rosie's side with the exterior as well. And if you want to follow me on Twitch, I will post that link down below as well as the link to the Not So Berry rules. And yeah, please, comment if you enjoyed this video. What are some other builds that you'd like to see me do? I'm always looking for some build inspiration. Subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and turn on that notification bell. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!